Kama is desire. Nishkama is no desire. Nirgataha kama, no desire. The letter na in Sanskrit is also used as similar to like no. Nahi, no, nako. Nirgataha kama. Nishkama, no desires. Action that is done without any desire. What is the desire? What is the desire? What is desire?
You want something.
Want.
Want.
I want it. We want it. I like it. This want, craving of the mind. Krishna says craving should stop. When you are doing a karma, if you do it with cravings, then that will bring you negativity. I just talked about the food. If you have cravings and then you do a karma of eating the food, it will be problematic. Any karma that you do, if you have a lot of desires, that will bring negativity. What? Likes and dislikes, they are the result of this karma. The second word that Karma Yoga uses is Nirahankar. Nirgataha ahankar. No ahankar. What is ahankar? No ego. That is selfless. Desireless, selfless. What is selfless? Not for me. See, ahankar is a gross word. Like it's on a gross level. Gross ego. Not for me. This nirahankar, not for me, means for the good of all. For everyone and everything.
Sorry, I'm just wondering how do you deal with this when you have a lot of egoistic people around you and you are doing everything for them, nothing for yourself, and at the end you kind of become like a doormat. They're just chanting because you are too selfless.
I'll explain this with the third word. Same part of the question. Third word, but before that, have you understood Nirahankar? No ego, not for me. When I am doing something for me, what is me? It's a gross ego. It's not Atman. Atman talks about unity and union and oneness. When I am separating myself from others, that's what I call as ego. My ego means I am separate from you. I am different than you. I am different than you. That is ego. Ego allows you to identify yourself separately. No ego means no separate identification. You identify with everyone. Everything. Simple example, you plant a tree and just say, oh, let this tree give fruits to anyone and everyone who comes. That's pure selfless, desireless act.
But isn't it for me then too?
What?
Still, if
Yeah,
it's
but it's
even
not-
for everybody, it's
So
still
you are
for
a
me.
part of everyone.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. So you understood Nirahankar concept. The Nirahankar concept also gives you strength. When you understand that the Atman is willing, So the energy in the cosmos is ruling me, is governing me. You have less ego also. You don't say, I am doing it. That is another big problem. Say some people donate money, say for power. But who is donating? Give my name. I have donated money. Give my name. And then there are few interviews in newspapers. How do you feel, sir? You donated so much of money. He says, yeah, I feel good. Ego. That's ego. Krishna says that is also not good. Nirankar is no ego. Have you ever seen Swami Satyananda? Have you ever heard him? Have you ever heard any of his lectures? Have you seen him on videos? You see when he speaks, you will not find a trace of ego when he speaks. You will not see him even with that little bit of I have done this work. That is Nirankar. Only. And the third word, which is again very important word, all three words are important and they are different, is Dharma, Swadharma. Dharma. Sometimes Dharma word is misunderstood. What is Dharma? Let me tell you. First meaning, I am telling few meanings of word Dharma. The first meaning is the first meaning of word Dharma is your innate qualities that follow. Like if you take example of fire, what is the Dharma of fire? Is to burn. Is to burn. What is the Dharma of your heart? To love. It's a natural quality which is associated with that object. It's first meaning. Second meaning of word Dharma, which is what is expected by Krishna. The arrangement of everything within you and outside you. That arrangement which is positive for everyone and everything in that sphere. Like Dharma of a mother. When you say mother, it involves two. The mother and the baby. So what is the Dharma of a mother? To do everything that sustains and supports the life of baby. That's a Dharma.
So ethics?
Ethics, then it takes religious term. A Dharma of a person has many levels. As an individual person, the first Dharma is you should take care of your body. First Dharma. When you extend beyond yourself, the second Dharma is you should take care of your family. The third Dharma is you should take care of your society and friends. The fourth Dharma that you have is you should take care of your nature and humanity. There are levels of Dharmas. Your actions should be in line with what is needed there. Mahatma Gandhi identified his Dharma when he came back to India as fighting for his people. Because his Dharma, when he saw in relation to the people around, he realized they need freedom. They are not living their life. properly. So they need to be free from this British rule, colonial rule. They didn't want, he didn't see that is positive. Now for his personal thing, he took up a dharma of a yogi. So he was practicing yoga, he was practicing naturopathy, he was practicing austerities, he only used to wear one small cloth. That's what he identified as individual dharma. You know, there is a one book by Mahatma Gandhi, My Experiments in Truth. In that he has described his personal struggle. So that was his individual dharma. But when it came to society, he had his dharma. When it came to nature, he has in many writings he has clarified, you need to take care of nature. He was not for industrialization. He said every small village should become independent. What the village needs should be produced there. And if little bit of things are needed, they can be exchanged. Mahatma Gandhi's perspective was not capitalistic. His perspective was different. But that he identified as his dharma. You can identify your dharma. There is a dharma of a teacher. The dharma of a teacher is to teach, is to give knowledge as much as he can, as much as is possible to give. The dharma of a student. What is the dharma of a student? To get whatever they can. Now, all these three things together are called karma yoga. Of action done without desires, that is no attachment to the fruit of the action. Second aspect is nirahankar, no ego, not for me and not by me. I have mentioned two aspects, not by me and not for me. That is nirahankar. And third is a dharma that suits me. Can two people have the same dharma? Can two people have the same dharma? Difficult, because everyone is not identical, they are different. You have a different set of skills. You have different likings. Now I am making a very important point, so please pay attention. All of us are different. Some of us are good in teaching. Some of us are good in doing some business. Some of us are good in working with society, community workers. Some of us are very good in working with nature. All of us have different skill sets. And who decides the skill sets? I am asking you a question, you tell me. Someone is a very good artist. Who decides on these skill sets? Divine will? Where is it? See it? Krishna says simple thing. He says to Arjuna, study yourself and find out. As simple as that. So I am not going to tell you what you should be doing. I am just telling you, if you do the action in this way, it will never cause stress to you. It will never disturb the sthita prajna state. Krishna says you can achieve this sthita prajna state, the state of balance, where you are not affected by misery, pleasure, loss, gain, different desires, you are not affected. But this state, if you want to maintain it, you need to do everything as a karma yoga. Or if you want to achieve this state, you need to practice karma yoga. Whatever is your duty, you decide. Do it without any attachments to the fruit of the action, desireless. Nirahankar, without any ego, not for yourself, not by you, not thinking that you are doing it. And third is, you are doing it as a dharma. And if you do the action in this way, it will allow you to maintain that state of sthita. That is why
English word for that because I can't really grasp it.
You can say responsibility, role, duty, what he said, something ethics and moral, but ethics, morality, other than religious meaning, you can take it.
And you can have more than one? Not levels, but in the same level, you can have more.
You can have more, correct? So it's your decision. How you take that decision? Again, sometimes people say, if I have no attachment, then I don't know where I am going. Krishna says that's not true. You should have goals. You should have goals. I am not saying don't have goals. He tells Arjuna, I am not saying don't fight the war to lose. Or he doesn't say that just do something. No. You have to have a goal. Without goal you cannot define dharma. The word dharma can only be defined if there is goal. If there is no goal, dharma cannot be defined. So, have a goal. But whether you reach there or not, whether you get that or not, if you have no attachment, it won't disturb you. It won't disturb the state of your mind. My goal as a yoga teacher should be to give whatever maximum possible I can. But if I don't do that, there is no stress in my mind. I am trying my level best. But if I don't, okay, accept it. Your role as a student, you are learning. Yes, you say whatever is there, 100% I'll try and grab. I'll try maximum. I'll try and have my mobile phone with a recording. I'll have my notes. I will remember everything. But if I don't, it's okay. I have tried my best. Then Krishna goes on to say further, if you want to be successful in your life, he says, if you want to be more successful, this is the only way. The success in your life is a contentment is inside you. If you do every action like this, you will have contentment. You have done something for yourself. Sorry, for someone else. 10 people. They have not appreciated you. You will get depressed. Why? Because you have attachment to their appreciating it. But now as a dharma, you say to a grown-up man, he is making a mistake. I will correct his mistake 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. He should learn. If he doesn't learn after 5 times, I will not get angry, I will not get depressed, but I will not cry after that. I am calm, I am balanced, I am stable. This is a very interesting story of Krishna. Lord Krishna had a cousin. His name was Shishupal. He was of another kingdom. And this Shishupal never treated Krishna as his cousin. He always looked down to Krishna, always humiliated him, tried to send armies to kill him, unnecessary wars when he was his cousin. Now Krishna was going to fight because Shishupal attacked his kingdom and was harming his people. So Krishna was going to fight, but the mother of Shishupal begged Krishna, requested him, please, he is your cousin. He is naive. He doesn't know what he is doing. Will you not forgive him? That was the emotional appeal. Krishna said, okay, I will forgive him 100 times. Such a tolerance. Can you imagine what kind of tolerance Krishna has? Those 100 different troubles that Shishupal caused him, or insults, embarrassment, attacks that was done on Krishna, Krishna somehow managed all of that. 100! He warned Shishupal, stop. My promise to your mother was, I will accept 100 and I will forgive you for 100. If you make one more mistake, you will do no more. Nicely, calmly, quietly. That arrogance and ego of that Shishupal, that cousin, he attacked Krishna. And 101 times he said, now I cannot forgive you. Because if I accept this, what it will prove to the whole mankind, that when you are forgiving, you will kill. Krishna killed Shishupal. 101st time. There has to be a decision for your direction, for your goals, where you want to reach. What is your aim in life? What is your dharma? And work as per that. Why would you react? There is no reaction anywhere. It's you're just walking the path. If you understand this aspect, maybe I have given you a little extreme example. But there is a truth in it. We talked about Karma Yoga. Are you clear with the concept of Karma Yoga? Nishkama, Nirahankar and Swadharmacharana. Dharma. When every action is done in this way, Krishna says, the Karma Yoga action is nothing but a divine will. So when you do any action like this, you are acting as per the divine will. If you see a hungry man and you feed the hungry man, is it a divine will? You see a hungry man, you help him. Is it a divine will? Because you see the Atman in him. The Atman wants the life to go on. You feed him. That satisfies the Atman. Atman says, yeah, thank you, my journey will carry on. This is where the concept of seva has come in. Seva. Selfless work. Without any attachment to the fruits of the action. And you are doing it as a duty, not as a favor to that person. Now this seva can be done in different ways by different people. In your profession, can you do seva? Can you do karma yoga? Seva is karma yoga. Can you do karma yoga? Yes. Whatever is your profession, if your profession is an artist, how you should act? No attachment with the money. Praise one, money second. Not thinking that, see how great I am playing. If that I remains, then that artist will not be able to perform to the highest. If you have seen the best of the players that you like, musicians that you like, they are the ones who forget themselves when they are playing music. So there is no I. They have become one with that music. Then only that creation you love. If someone has that I awareness, I am doing it, I am doing it, I am doing it. There is a story of Arjuna. Very nice story. Childhood story of Arjuna. When he was being trained at his guru's ashram. When he was being trained as an archer at his guru's ashram, the guru took a test. See, assignments are old age traditions. So he was giving them an assignment. What was the assignment? Assignment was very funny. This guru had kept a wax parrot, a parrot made up of wax, artificial parrot, on the tree. And he was telling all of his students to come and aim at the eye of the parrot. You must have heard this 10 times. You have heard this story. Aim at that parrot's eye. Everyone came and then Guru asked them, what do you see? They all described as such a beautiful sky and the trees so wonderful. They see so many fruits, beautiful fruits. I like to eat it. Then some said that, oh, look at this parrot. It looks really real. Is he real? If he is real, why is he sitting so long? All sorts of things. These kids, they're little kids. Someone said, oh, such a beautiful color, I like the parrot's color. Guru, Dronacharya, where did you get it from? All sorts of things. Then Arjun came. Then Dronacharya asked him, what do you see? He said, I see the eye. Whose eye? That eye. Where? There. That's all he could see. He forgot himself. What he was witnessing was a complete state of meditation, where he has forgotten himself, where he has forgotten the process of concentration. The mind is absolutely focused. The mind is not thinking about what is this parrot, it sings beautifully, it does this. Absolutely nothing. Only I. Why? Because Guru said, focus on the eye. That's it. As simple as that. This oneness that comes only with Karma Yoga. Now, why I told you this story? Because I want to tell you that Karma Yoga is a form of dynamic meditation. The only form of meditation that you can do 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Autistic.
See, I'll tell you what is autism. Autism is a condition by some kind of chemical or structural imbalance in the brain. 75% of the people who are autistic are below average intelligence. IQ levels are below average. So autism is not a condition of limitation. Their brain is functioning at a lower level. If you say artistic, that is true, but not for autism. Some people who have autism issues have been known to be real genius, but then that is not autism. Autism is a disorder characterized by social withdrawal. When you say social interaction is standard, yoga doesn't believe social interaction is standard. So for you, autism has no value. Autism doesn't exist for you. It's a disorder of the 20th and 21st society, not century, society, where we say talking to these many people, making few friends is the only social norm. Then only the person can live his life, or the kid can live his life. When you accept that, then autism becomes a disorder. Otherwise, why it should become a disorder? But it is also true, the intellectual, the IQ levels, that I am giving you as a scientific aspect. So, Karma Yoga becomes a dynamic form of meditation. And why Krishna is highlighting on this dynamic form of meditation when there are so many other ways to achieve, like Buddha meditation, or like yogic meditations, like Kundalini meditations, like so many other Ashtanga Yoga meditations. Why is Krishna talking about Karma Yoga? What is this? What is so important about Karma Yoga? Okay. Anything else you can think of?
Connect back to the society.
Yeah, but the Ashtanga yogis, they are not bothered about society. Even Buddha's teachings, when he says about ethics, morality, and then meditation, he is not talking about society. He is not talking about society.
You have to push your ego away, and that's one of the most...
But that you can achieve with Buddhism also. That you can achieve with Ashtanga yoga also.
Can be done more often and by everyone.
See, I'll tell you, the direction is completely different. What Krishna says is you cannot live without karma. A life without karma is impossible. If you want to live your life, you have to do something. You need to eat something. You need to do something. The moment there are karmas involved, because you cannot sit still and live 100 years, because you are not stand alone. Again he takes back to the original concept of Atma, oneness of all. I cannot be independent and completely detached from everything. I am part of it. So karma is, I cannot escape the karma. I have to sleep, I have to get up, I have to eat. And for this, there is a continuous interaction between the nature, the people, the natural forces, the animals, the trees, everything. There is a constant interaction between you and everything. How can you separate yourself? That was probably the realization of Buddha. That's why he came back. That's how he came back to the society. He started giving back. This is a positive way of living. So karmas cannot be, you cannot escape karma. There is a popular view in yogic circles, yogic community about sannyas. Word sannyas, renunciation, leave everything. What to leave? That's the question. Many times people run away and they become monks, especially people who are really sick of their material life. I've seen so many people from so many countries coming and telling me, I don't like my life. I would like to become a monk. You're running away. Krishna has talked about in the 4th chapter as Karma Sannyasa Yoga and 5th chapter as Sannyasa. So what is this sannyas? What is this renunciation, the monkhood? What is he talking about? He is defining sannyas here. First he says karma is essential. So you cannot leave karma. And then he is saying become renunciation or do renunciation or leave.
Renunciation to desires.
Renunciation is not of the karmas, but renunciation is of desires and ego. That is nishkama nirankara. So he says if you are doing the karma yoga, you are a nitya sannyasi, you are a monk. Whether you live in family or whether you live in ashram wearing saffron clothes, it doesn't change your state of mind. So sannyas is a state of mind. That's what he is talking about. And a person who lives without any attachment, who lives without any ego, who is living his dharma, is the highest order monk. A powerful way. Now some people from inside, they feel very non-attached to things. They think the spirit, wearing saffron clothes and becoming a Swami is their life path. That is their dharma. That is also justified by this definition. Someone says that I like this path. Let me just go and spread this path. Let me go and spread this path. Or let me go and live this path. That is his dharma. So Krishna supports that. A family person says, I am living in the family. Can I be a monk? His definition says, yes, you can. And that is one of the major reasons why Lord Krishna himself is regarded and respected by all the yogis across the spectrum. There is no exception. They regard Lord Krishna as Yogeshwar, the God of Yoga, not Master, God of Yoga. Swami Shivananda, who was a Swami Sannyasi, what did he do? Bhagavad Gita was the highest respected text that he ever commented. He says this is the highest text. There is nothing beyond this. Swami Satyananda, highest text. Take example of Iyengar. When he came here, he was talking about Bhagavad Gita. That's all he was talking about. He didn't talk other than Bhagavad Gita and Yoga Sutras. He was talking talking about Karma Yoga. When we offered him money, he came here with his car. He came with our invitation. So we said, okay, you must take money. He said, no, I can't take money. He said, no, you have to take it. Guruji requested him, you have to take it because you are such an inspiring yoga teacher for all of us. You must take it. So he took it, and after 10 days, we received a receipt. He had formed a trust in his village where he was born, and he has founded some school there to educate the little kids there, poor kids there. The money is transferred to that. That is coming. That is coming. He said it. This is not me. Where he got it from? In Ashtanga Yoga, Patanjali has not written this. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has written this. Krishna has the greatest of the appeal because of this philosophy. You can justify a householder's life as a spiritual life, and you can justify a monk's life as a spiritual life in this definition. And what is this monks doing? Why they give up their family life? Because that family life is full of desires, distractions. Difficult to live that life. Krishna says this. It's easy to live in the forest and not be thinking about chocolate. Because there's no chocolate. It's very difficult to live next to a chocolate shop and not think about it. Many people take it as a challenge and they fail because staying next to the chocolate shop and not eating chocolate is a challenge, real big challenge. It's easy if I come to an ashram and no one leaves me from outside, from the ashram outside. I have to eat what is in the kitchen. I have no choice. If we announce very serious course, like 6 months no going out of the ashram, some people will come. That is something like that is a complete renunciation. But you can still do that, staying back home and not violating any rule. So this is the real sannyas that we should aim at.
I have some conflict in my mind now. Let's say my father buy me some chocolate, and if I do not eat it, I will make him like sad, something like that. So there are two things here. First is that I should not identify myself as his daughter. So I don't know, my understanding is just I don't care about his feeling. But talking about that hungry man that feed him because see the Atman in him, I also see the eyes of my father that feel sad that I'm not eating chocolate. You know what I mean?
The same solution is simple. First is your identification with your father. You say yes, I am divine, he is divine. I am just his daughter in this life. He has given me a lot. There is a love that I can see. With that love, the chocolate is given. Your challenge is you should see whether you are attached to the chocolate or not. That's what Krishna is talking about. He is not telling you whether to eat or not to eat. He is telling you whether the decision to eat the chocolate is driven by your desire or is driven by your Atma, that is intellect, higher intellect. Higher intellect will tell you that I can eat one piece. That will make him very happy. And I am indeed happy because he has given it to me. That's it.